Hey YouTube world, Harvest is plenty. Just want to drop something off to you guys real quick. Make sure that you click the thumbs up button. Also, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. So just then, there was some loud booming noises that was heard over the Washington D.C. area. We're talking Washington D.C., Maryland, Virginia. There was even reports that the sonic booms and the tremors were felt as far north as Pennsylvania in terms of Pittsburgh, and residents in Philadelphia were reporting hearing the sound waves and all of these things. Now, initial reports that was coming in, said that it was just authorized flights, test flights by the DoD over the Washington D.C. airspace. So this is supposed to be just a test, just a training exercise, and that a plane broke the sound barrier, and that's what caused the tremors and all the noise. However, sound barriers wouldn't shake houses violently like that, and it wouldn't be felt from Washington, D.C., all the way up north as far as Pittsburgh and Philadelphia area. And I'm sure towards the southern region, Virginia, maybe North Carolina, they probably felt it too. I don't have any reports from North Carolina, but I'm sure you guys could probably find some. Sound waves do not do that, in my opinion. Uh, so I'm like, okay, this is the United States government, and this is also the controlled media. One thing that I know is that they never tell the truth for a myriad of reasons, whether something is top secret, whether they don't have the clearance to say it, or whether they don't want to cause a panic to residents. Then I received information that it was something else. But also in Annapolis, the Annapolis Office of Emergency Management also sent out a tweet that said the following. Let me blow it up a little bit for you guys. It said the loud boom that was heard across the DMV area was caused by an authorized DoD flight. This flight caused a sonic boom. That is all the information available at the time. However, this popped up on Reuters. Jet fighters chase small plane in Washington, D.C. area before it crashes. And then this came up 2 minutes ago. Mystery explosion heard across Washington, D.C. as small plane crashes into a mountain. Now, there's been a lot of other confirmed reports. I'm sorry, not confirmed, but just, I'll say speculation, or reports coming out that an airplane, unidentified airplane, entered the airspace in Washington, D.C. With no, and it wasn't not responding to radio contact. And so jets were scrambled, they chased it, they shot it down. So that's all I have for you guys right now. I'll try to get some more information and maybe throw up another video as well. But let me say this before I leave. If this was a real situation, a real attack, a real grid down situation, a real cyber attack on our infrastructure, you will get no warning. I'm sure communications will be taken out immediately, and you will not be able to call or text your loved ones or anybody to say, hey, where are you? Can you make it home? Or I love you, or anything like that. So I suggest you speak with everybody beforehand, get a plan together, so when there's no communication available, you guys could just act on your plan that you already put in place. That's all I have for you guys right now. Until next time, take care. God bless.
We're continuing to follow some developing news out of Washington, D.C. A large boom heard in the area. I'm going to pull up a couple of tweets here. This one from Fox's Lucas Tomlinson. It says, update, F-16 fighter jet from D.C. National Guard was cleared supersonic to respond to unknown Cessna ignoring radio queries, flying on a strange flight path outside of the nation's capital, officials say. FAA says Cessna crashed near Staunton, Virginia. We also have another tweet here from Annapolis, the Office of Emergency Management. It says the loud boom that was heard across the DMV area that was caused by an authorized DoD flight. This flight caused a sonic boom. That is all the information available at this time. And we also have another tweet here as well, this one from our Fox 5 DC team. It says an aircraft registered as N611VG shows a flight path that is consistent with a plane that took off from Tennessee and potentially in Virginia via FlightAware. And so continuing to follow this news that is coming in here, from our teams in D.C. on the grounds and beyond. Right now, we know this happened around 3:15 p.m. That reports local time began to come in to our Fox 5 DC newsroom, as well as on Twitter, of an explosion or something that sounded like one as far away as Annapolis, including DC and Northern Virginia. According to Fox News, what you just saw in that tweet there from Fox's Lucas Tomlinson, it said an F-16 fighter jet from DC National Guard was cleared supersonic to respond to an unknown Cessna ignoring radio queries flying on a strange flight path outside of the nation's capital. Separately, a Cessna crashed near Staunton, Virginia. Also have a tweet here from Fox's Chad Pergram. It says, from Virginia State Police, after a security situation at the Capitol was altered due to an aircraft that was piercing protected airspace around D.C., it says, quote, at 3:50 p.m., Virginia State Police was notified of a possible aircraft crash in the Staunton Blue Ridge Parkway region. He also goes on to say here from Virginia State Police, search efforts are still underway by state and local law enforcement. Nothing has been located at this time. State Police is unable to fly the area due to fog and low clouds within the mountains. So very developing, active story here. We're continuing to follow all of these tweets, all of these updates from our Fox crews on the grounds, really in D.C. and beyond. Multiple tweets saying that this could be the result of an aircraft sonic boom involved in a military exercise, including one from Annapolis's Office of Emergency Management. The city near there also tweeted that it was from a plane out of Joint Base Andrews. That aircraft is believed to have been an F-16. So continuing to follow all of this information that is coming in here right now. Again, details still coming in, stories still developing, but right now following this news of a large boom heard in Washington, D.C. We'll keep you updated here as we continue to get this in.